Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the 365-day Magic Challenge, band 444RR, and let's get started with today's video. Got a great trick today. I think the past 3 videos, including this one, have been unknown name trick. And I can't remember the name of the trick because I can't remember the name of this one either. But this is one that I got from Barry's Magic Shop about probably 2 years ago. And he had the instructions for it there and all that, but I can't remember the name of it. Because I can't find the instructions. I tried to look and see what the name was, but I can't remember. But this is a great trick, though, and it really fools people, so let's get right into it. So, ESP is called Extrasensory Perception. It's the ability to see if you're psychic or not. We're going to test that today and see if you might be psychic. So, let me show you. I have here a little stand. It's got a face and a question mark, and it has some cards up here. On the back, though, it has my prediction. I wrote, you will select the, and I've covered up my prediction down here on the bottom. Now, what I want you to do is I'm going to go through the ESP cards first before we get into the trick. So, ESP cards use symbols instead of, like, let's say, a sequence of numbers because symbols are usually a lot easier to remember. So, let me go through the 5 standard ESP cards. First, there is the circle. And the circle is normally represented by 1 because it takes 1 line to make the circle. Now we have the cross or plus sign is normally represented by 2 because it takes 2 lines to make that cross. The wavy lines are represented by 3 because it takes 3 lines to make the wavy lines. 4 lines to make the square, that's why the square is always a 4. And the 5th one is always the star because it takes 5 lines to make the star. Alright, so what I want you to do is as I go through the cards, I want you to just call out stop on one of the cards. And I'll ask you if you want to stop that card or not. Keep in mind, I only have 5 cards. So, don't let me run out of cards. That's going to be bad for the trick. Alright, so we're going to start first with the circle. Do you like the circle? No, you don't like the circle. Alright, that is fine. So, we will continue on then. Let's see, we'll go on to the next one here. Alright, put that down in there. And the next one is the plus sign. Do you like the plus sign? No, you don't like the plus sign. Alright, we'll put that right down in there. And let's see. How about the wavy lines? Do you like the wavy? No, don't like the wavy lines either. Alright, so we'll get rid of the wavy lines. How about the square? Do you like the square? You do like the square. Alright, great. I'm going to place the square right over here on my little stand. Perfect. And let's see what my prediction says. So my prediction says you will select the, and remember, I'm covering up the bottom part, so let's see if my prediction matches. You will select the square. Look at that. It says square. And you stopped on the square. Isn't that amazing? Alright, so this is, I call the trick ESP Wild. I don't remember the actual name, and I can't find it online, like I said. So if you found the trick online, post the name of it and where you found it down below. This is a really great trick. The secret is very, very clever. But there are some angle issues that that happens with the trick. So if you're doing this on stage, not a problem. But if you're doing this at like maybe a child's birthday party, which I don't really recommend doing that, but because kids don't really understand the whole ESP thing. But if you're doing it in like a party situation, you got to be careful of angles, sides, and behind you. But if your audience is sitting in front of you, you're not going to have a problem with this, with the angles. But it's a really, really great trick. I've done this trick before for parties, and then when I do stage shows. I've done a couple stage shows, and I've done this, and it kills. I mean, people just don't understand, because they're like, wait, what? Because, it's really cool. But it's a great trick, though. I call it ESP Wild. This trick's a little expensive, if I remember. When I got it from Barry's Magic Shop, I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. I think. I can't remember. Somewhere in that ballpark. So, it's a little expensive, but, whoa, I almost just fell there. What did I just trip over? Nothing. But it is a good trick because people do go crazy for it. And the little stands here are my little stands. You don't get these. You don't get these stands with the trick. But they were my little stands that I have. But it's a great trick though, nonetheless. So go check it out if you can find it. If you can find it. But I call it ESP Wild. Hope you guys enjoy the trick, and I'll see you at the next 365-day Magic Challenge video.